What is going on, guys? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with, you know what it is, a Zomedica update. Guys, this is my favorite stock, and because of that, I have a lot of energy that I bring when I talk about Zomedica. We've been in this place since the beginning of January when it was only 40 cents a share, and today I want to give you guys an update because this is the month we have been anticipating, the month that hopefully the Truforma will be launching. So guys, thank you so much for all the support and love you have been showing the channel. We've been growing massively. We're at 19.1 thousand subscribers. I was gonna say prescribers. Look at me still in my pharmacist zone from work. But the subscriber count has just continuously gone up. The Discord is just blowing up. So again, from the bottom of my heart, guys, I don't say it enough. So I want to say thank you all for joining me on this journey. I have really been enjoying every single day of it. So before I get into talking about Zomedica and Truforma, I do want to give a quick shout out to the Patreon. Feel free to join us on Patreon, guys. It's where I announce my buys and sells. We do weekly calls where we just talk about the things we're looking at for the next week to come. So if you haven't already, feel free to join us. And also, there isn't Webull actually changed from the 4 free stocks when you deposit $100 to now you get 2 free stocks when you just sign up with Webull. So if you use my link, it helps out the channel quite a bit because I am an affiliate, but you do get 2 free stocks when you join. I will be doing a portfolio update regarding the 1K to 10K challenge on this video. But before I do that, I want to give some pretty nice updates about Zomedica. So the Truforma launch, guys, happening at the end of the month. There's no delays, no updates as of right now. So it seems like things are still, on par to hopefully launch on time. So I am going to keep you guys updated every single day if there's any new updates. But the thing that I want to talk about today specifically, guys, is the fact that if you go on fintel.io, I always tell you guys, I love when I see big institutional buy-in for the stocks that we're in. So we see as of yesterday, the 1st of March, Vanguard Institutional Total Stock Market Index Fund, their institutional shares. So basically their market index fund here bought 604,000 shares of Zomedica. Guys, that is not something that we should look over, lightly. And we know that, the Vanguard Extended Market Index Fund investor shares, there's 6.7 million shares that they've been holding strong and holding on to. But we know when there's green rows, that indicates new positions here on fintel.io. So what does that mean for all of us? A lot of people I know on the YouTube space have been telling me, Zomedica is overhyped, it is overvalued, it is overhyped, etc. Which, honestly, and I've said this multiple times, this run-up is not what the company expected. We saw direct offerings that they did, they liquidated some shares. But the next things that we're looking for to make it, continue to have this bull run that it's been having. And if you look at the technicals, everything about Zomedica, it's on a bull run. Very, very bullish patterns, very, very bullish over time. And guys, you could just look at the current price, $2.12 a share. It's been holding strong after the market pulled back. We know it pulled back to $1.44 a share, but just looking here at the 5-day chart, basic chart from Google, we're up, a nice 22%. Out of all the different stocks that we're in that I've talked about in the channel that got hit really hard during this market correction, market pullback, whatever you want to call it, Zomedica's outperforming the others. And that's not something we need to overlook because that's what when you think about it, that's what considers, strong plays from weaker plays, is that ones that can hold tight or continue to do, have positive price action at times when the market is pulling back. So do I foresee the market continuously pulling back? Absolutely. It could definitely happen. But with Zomedica, personally, I think we're going to continue to see a run up over time. And again, this is why I want you all to be careful. And that's the thing. I'm going to make my screen big for a second just to give you guys, a more serious tone. Everybody that watches my videos, every single one of you, I care about your money. I reiterate that over and over again. So setting trailing stop losses, stop losses, very important. You can even set sell limit orders for things like Zomedica, etc. I'm not a person who's looking to, help you or have you, potentially lose a lot of money in these kind of plays. Rather, again, we always say, buy the rumor, sell the news. Right now, the rumor is not really much of a rumor anymore. It's more people maybe buying in. Big institutions are buying in for a reason. But regardless, when it comes to stocks like Zomedica, penny stocks in general, if you're up anywhere between 40%, 30 to 40% or above, 100, 200. I know some of you who are up 500% on Zomedica, some even 800%, which is just mind-blowing to me from the Discord that have been mentioned. Regardless, I need you to protect your wealth. I need you to set those trailing stop losses. And I know it hurts because guess what? And I'll be the first to admit, you guys all know, I talked about it on the Discord, I talked about it on the channel, my limit sell order and my trailing stop loss was hit. And today at the end of the video, just because again, I'm going to reiterate how to use trailing stop losses. So if you want to stick around to where I talk about the 1K to 10K challenge, that's where I'll talk about how to set a trailing stop loss or a sell limit order, excuse me. So let's bring my screen back down and continue. So as you can see here on tip ranks, they talk about, based on the activity of 324,000 investors in the recent quarter. So again, being pretty much Q1, there's, a lot of people have been buying in overall, and you could use these different tools. You could see people increase their positions here. Some of the investors through tip ranks. You can see where their execution prices. So people at 205, 187, 211. Again, high $1 to high $1 range, lower $2 range. Most of us are in since 40 cents, and I know we bought back in at $1 after I said, guys, this is when I'm buying back in. Regardless, with Zomedica, you know how to play it. Set your trailing stop losses if you're over 40 to 100%, and keep holding if you want to. But again, if you're up 300%, for example, setting a 20% trailing stop loss is very, very reasonable. 10% even, regardless. But again, volatility is very normal, and you know how much it hurts when you get out of these plays early. But regardless, guys, just ways to mitigate your risk. So Zomedica, we're still awaiting information about, updates about the Truforma launch. I'll be the first, hopefully, to give you guys more information and updates about that. But in addition, we're also waiting for contracts. That's the big thing I want to hear about. Veterinarians saying that, hey, I want Truforma in my office now. That's what I'm looking for. So I sent an email out to Zomedica and their team, and I'm hoping that they respond to me because I want to know things about like the price of the Truforma, how much is it going to cost? Are there any talks with any vet offices with contracts and information like that? So that's really the update when it comes to that. But guys, yeah. So for everyone that wanted just a quick Zomedica update, I just wanted to show you again the big institutional buy-in, 604,000 new shares established. And from Blackstone, I'm not quite sure how to read that, so I'm just going to, because it has a negative sign, so I'm not sure, because it's saying that green rows do indicate new positions. So I'm not sure if that means I don't know. The negative sign is what trips me out. So regardless, I want you to look at Vanguard total index funds here. The market index funds, the 604,000 shares that were just added to the market index here. Now, before I continue to blabber, I'm going to start talking about the 1K to 10K challenge because there's really not many big updates. The market has been pulling back, and so have our stock picks. So we're down, approximately, what would that be? Not even 1%. We're down in total. Okay, let's look at the 1 week. Can't really look at the 1 month because obviously we started at 1,000. But regardless, you could do the simple math. It's not even 1%. $10 would be 1%. So we're down 0.8% or so. So I'm not too upset about it. And we could see, if on the right-hand side here, you could see our big players. Zomedica is holding strong, relative to where we bought in at. We're up 9% since our initial buy-in. And guys, we did put $200. We averaged down on display with our average cost being $2 since we started. So that's Zomedica. Also, our new play that we started, POAI. And I know from my last video, people want more information about the company, and predictive oncology is one that I'm going to do a more deep dive on. I just wanted to get you guys on the play quickly because I thought it was at a place that it was undervalued. So here I bought in at $1.66, and so we're up about 4.82% on day one of trading the stock. This is one I'm holding. I'm hoping for at the very minimum a month, but if we get the double up on it, we'll sell and reestablish positions elsewhere. So regardless, up about a respectable 4.8%. You can see my cost basis at $1.66. I do this every video for my penny stock videos. Usually they're separate, but today I'm just combining it because, again, not too much to say about the Zomedica update. NMTR, down pretty significantly, about 14.14%, because, again, the whole market pulled back and a lot of our biopharmaceutical plays got hit pretty hard. Acosti Pharmaceuticals, this one, average cost about 81 cents, down about 13.38%. We averaged down on the play. Our initial cost average was about $1, and we bought $100 worth more of the stock to average down. So again, 81 cents is our cost average. Let's keep going. CTXR, CDS Pharmaceuticals. This one is honestly our strongest player as of right now, up 33.72% from when we initially invested, at $1.52 cost average, and currently sitting at $2.03. Let's keep going. BHTG, Bio High Tech. Guys, this is one I am very, very long-term on. This is probably a 4-year play, honestly. Because again, I said during the Biden presidency, this is going to continue doing well. Our initial investment in this one was at $1.40 in our main portfolios, but for the penny stock, we do have a higher cost average. So again, 227, total return of negative 14.54%. So let's keep going. Senseonics, SENS, $3.35, $3.54 is our cost average. It's been pulling back. Again, the sector overall, penny stocks out of all of them have been trending the exact same, and lots have been pulling back in the healthcare sector, which is okay, because again, I truly think that we're going to have a bounce back, and right now we're just, again, there's this market correction. We're awaiting stimulus checks. We're awaiting a lot of different things that are going to potentially boost our economy and boost people's confidence in the stock market. So I'm not too worried. Jaguar Health, JAGX, again, main portfolio, started this one at $1.78. On the penny stock, we're at 213 cost basis, again, down about 2%. So guys, nothing too exciting yet with the penny stock challenge. We're waiting for some of these plays to start waking up. Again, a lot of them have very, very, very good prospects, and again, strong potential moving forward. Let's make the screen big again for you guys. Whoa, that's maybe too big. Regardless, yeah, you guys know that I've been trying to do my best to update you all on all the plays that we're in. We're down, not too much, but again, it's unrealized losses. That's a big thing with the stock market. You only lose money when you actually sell your stocks. And if there's fundamental problems with a company that comes out, I will make sure that I continue doing my due diligence and informing you all about those things. And when I'm going to be selling, I'll let you guys know. But for right now, we're holding tight, waiting for some potential catalysts to come in the near future. But as always, guys, do your own research before buying into any stock in the market. Right now, the big thing that we know about is NIO. It pulled back heavily from its all-time high, the $62 52-week high or so. And, a lot of weak hands in the play. I'm holding my NIO strong since $17, and I'm not looking to sell for the next decade because I know over time EV companies are going to do well. So everybody, continue to, practice safe investing. By doing so, you're going to ensure that you save a lot of your wealth and your money, especially in the long term. And yeah, a lot of these companies, again, are baby companies that have potential that I see in them. And so do your own research and see if you agree with me. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode with Your Pop. And until next time, everybody, keep investing.